Hey, how are you? Slice of Otaku, and with season 4 of the My Hero Academia anime headed our way with an October 2019 release window, from now until then, we can expect a good amount of anime news to surface for the sake of hyping us up and enticing even more people to check the series out. And for that reason, we have been blessed with a glimpse at UA's big three in their respective hero costumes. And even as a manga reader, I am thrilled to see these nonetheless. I am a big fan of these three, and to that extent, I'll use any excuse I can to talk about them. Now, the transition between manga to anime can really go either way. We can at times receive major artistic improvements or even greater emotional impact. And at other times, we may receive a loss in details, grittiness, or emphasis. And between these three, at least with what we can see here, I'd say it's kind of a mixed bag. First off, we have that boy Mirio looking all kinds of dashing. Like, this look is heroic in the most stereotypical sense, but stylistically, it works brilliantly for him. My only confliction here would have to be that it doesn't look all that flattering when it comes to his build. I mean, before I caught back up with the series, whenever I'd see the guy on Twitter, I just referred to him as Bodybuilder Lucas. Mirio is a complete unit. I mean, being built is just a hallmark of his character, so hopefully he doesn't look this flat throughout the season. Moving on, we have Tamaki, and I love this man so much. I mean, he is one of my favorite characters in the entire series, so just knowing that his time is almost here is exciting all its own. But even so, I've always felt a bit conflicted about the coloration of his costume, and that's mostly just because of the excess white, but it didn't bother me all that much. But here, compared to Horikoshi's colored rendition of the character, the anime version is just super dull. The intense purple of Horikoshi's, to me, offset the otherwise simple colors of his costume, and had this whole complementary color thing going on with the gold accenting on his hood, shoulders, arms, and all the buckles. And the loss of that to me is just really unfortunate. But other than that, I completely forgot this man's costume had exposed feet. And because of that, I'm a little concerned with what'll happen when fan artists figure that out, but that's a problem for another day. Regardless, Tamaki is still my boy, and I have no doubt that he will do great no matter what. Lastly, we have Nijire, and seeing this made me wonder if I've taken her character for granted, because she looks so great. I almost feel like the addition of color is necessary when it comes to her costume, because seeing it like this here really makes me think that she might have one of my favorite costumes, period. I mean, all around, it just suits her so well, and I'm really looking forward to seeing her in action. After this season airs, I better see at least a dozen cosplays of her at every con I go to from then on. And I actually heard some people talking about the reduction of her bust size, and at first I thought that was a pretty weird deduction, but in reality, for some reason, season 3 decided to construe her proportions like crazy as opposed to how they are in the manga, so I guess it's a good, or at the very least, more accurate change. And with all that being said, I really have no criticisms in her case. Like, this is spectacular. But how do you guys feel about how these three are looking? And has seeing this hyped you up even more for season 4? Because it sure has in my case. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching and have an awesome day. I love you.